Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Everything is Crap. Oh, they added a random button. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're on pressure, I don't even remember it, pressure 8. And honestly, we're gonna do an independent run. We're gonna see this I think is probably one of the above and beyond just like probably the strongest genetic like the strongest general genetic. The boss evolutions are so powerful that, ooh, you know what? Risky plays. I don't know if whining is a good idea. Let's go with dodge. Okay, physical. That's some good direction. Let's see. Okay, hey, we beat the coin flip. We in fact did not spawn the boss, and we basically got like 2.5 levels out of that, so. Oh, I hate the blizzard event. Oh, come on, get me. Easy, okay. What was I saying? I don't remember. Yeah, it's, man, I really don't remember what I was saying. Jeez, I am tired. Um, I mean, Legendary Revenge, since even though I don't think Revenge is particularly good, I, the fact that it's Legendary, locking it into Legendary, man, I would love to take Jaws, but common Jaws is so tough. Okay, let's go with that. I don't like taking things at common, but obviously you have to. You know, you don't have a choice unless you have skip, which is probably worth it. Oh, that's what I. Jeez, I was talking about how OP branching is. So general, I would say it's crazy OP. You know, just being able to theoretically get every single boss evolution um, is fantastic. Now, obviously, some of the other genetics have specific effects that you can't get simply by leveling. Um, so it is a little different. So for like Pioneer, for example, you know, people could argue that Pioneer is the best in the game. And honestly, I definitely think it's one of the best ones. I think the points of interest are very strong. Permanent buffs. Early on, they're absolutely fantastic because most of the points of interest just have you get a free level. So like, I mean that alone is fantastic. I don't think this guy is gonna actually wander into my radius enough that I can fight him. But um okay, rare Jaws being rare is good enough that I think I'd be willing to take it, because that's not too many evolution points needed to evolve it. And the fact that since I am going a physical build like this, um, these tend to be, in my opinion, I think more aggressive. I like being more like forward with them, just like fighting everything, getting most of my food from meat and stuff like that. Oh well, I shouldn't have taken that damage. Whatever. More dodge and more attack penalty reduction. So yeah, and Jaws. I think there are two really good. Like I think Jaws got like one of the best glow ups just because of its specialization. Like I mean, I didn't think Jaws was bad before, but it wasn't really special, I guess. It was just one of those things where it was just an attack. You just walked up to the enemy, you attacked them. You know, nothing like, it wasn't anything groundbreaking or anything like that. but ooh, okay, I should have taken increased poison ticks from that mushroom. Okay, let's go ruminant. We don't have much prey right now, but I mean passive XP is passive XP. I do like the weird look on our guy's face because we have a snap. Well, I meant to click physical damage there. But like, it looks like, oh, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like, what's it called? It's like Sigma Squidward or whatever. Like, it almost looks like we have this like weird, like this protruding jaw. But, that is very funny. Okay, the boss is coming soon. I'd rather not be in the desert to fight him, but I hate being too close to points of interest, because if you're too close to points of interest when the boss arena goes up, it will actually destroy the boss arena. So apparently there is an achievement for killing Crab Tar by getting him to run into something. Now, I really didn't think Crab Tar poison resistance, huh? Yeah, let's get legendary poison resistance. I'm cooking up something. I'm cooking up something crazy in my... Okay, oh, he takes 1 damage? I wonder if that can be increased in some way. Oh, assuming I don't die, I'm frickin'... Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Dying to frickin' Crab Tar, because I'm trying to get an achievement. Yeah, wow, that is going to be actually a very hard achievement. That is not as well. I mean, it is straightforward. I was gonna say that's not as straightforward as it sounds, but I mean it is. You just make him run into something. Like it's straightforward, but that is not as easy as that appears. I wonder if maybe running him into different things. Honestly, even though increasing physical is good, I actually think getting levels is more important because we have branching. So we still don't have much in the way of prey for our ruminants. But yeah, I think, okay, alright. Everyone relax. I think because I am doing a lot of fighting, leveling up carnivore there I think is very good. Oh, I ate that mushroom and I didn't mean to. Oh boy. Okay, looks like it was medical and maybe... It doesn't appear to be like hallucinogenic. I think we just got lucky and that just ended up being a nothing burger mushroom. Okay, we are going to take increased poison damage here. And I hope that I can get around to doing this weird build that I'm thinking about doing here. Okay, maxed out ruminants. Because there's a lot of synergy going on in our build right now, even though it might not appear that way. Okay, let's hit up this point of interest first. Okay, this should be another boss evolution. It is. As much as I love arms right away, I'm honestly gonna take Pollinator. I think because that's kind of what we're doing right now, is just walking from point of interest to point of interest and fighting everything in our path. I think it's probably the play. And that is actually one of the things that, you know, I was talking about, where even if getting a bunch of boss evolutions is good, and there are things that are specifically different that you wouldn't be able to get elsewhere. I never was able to hit it in the demo. I think going branching or whichever one gives you a really early evolution and early boss evolution, and then having pioneer so that there's more points of interest. I think if you hit an early pollinator and then just hit all of these insane points of interest, because the points of interest with pollinator increases how much vegetation spawns, so you can just get an unbelievable amount of vegetation. I actually think that that might be one of the upper limits to how strong you could be. Also, this is not ideal for us. I mean, we kind of have a lot of regeneration, but not having that much max health kind of sucks. Okay, we're taking fungoid. Fungoid's part of this nonsense that I'm cooking up. Man, I actually have some pretty decent heat adaptation. I do really want to get out of the desert, though, before Claudia shows up. We are kind of a glass cannon at the moment. Ooh, mystical mushroom. Ooh, I should have leveled that up, actually. Oh well. Like, we don't even have any, like, things that could be considered defensive, but isn't, like, directly a defensive. Like, for instance, I would consider movement speed a defensive skill. Like, it doesn't directly keep you alive, like, in terms of, oh, I have more HP, or I have plating, or whatever. But it does help you take significantly less damage by being able to dodge damage and stuff like that. So, and we don't even really have any of that. Yeah, we have base, basically, jeez. So I think we're going to take neck bite. Jaws deal 50% less damage, but drop double food when they kill a target. I think that's oh, well, I'm going to get very lucky here. I am going to immune that guy's attack with the invulnerability frames from leveling up. I still didn't get a direct answer if neckbite counted for bosses. I didn't really notice it, but it seemed like it could be the case. Okay. Oh, I didn't think we were gonna get this right now. Sure. Speed and terrain adaptation are very good. It is unfortunate. I do think it is weird that wings, or I guess it's less that it's about the wings, and it's more that it's about the cobwebs. I do think it is crazy that the cobwebs aren't affected by wings. I mean, not that bees can't, or bees don't have webs. Not that bees don't trap flying things in their webs, but I do think it is interesting. Okay, I need to be very careful here. There is a very real possibility of me dying right here. Stop messaging me, TF2 scam bots. Ooh, okay, it was a really good thing that I dodged that, because that was a lot of damage, or was going to be a lot of damage. Okay. Feeding speed. It is unfortunate. I have a feeling because we saw Cheek Pouch, but I didn't pick it up. I just have this feeling that I'm not going to see it again, which is unfortunate. Okay, these are mystical mushrooms, right? Yeah, oh, and I just spawned another one? Oh, man. Okay, Spit technically could be used in our build. It's not something that's like immediately useful. Ooh, you know what else? I mean, I've seen to have been getting a lot of food, so I'm not necessarily concerned about it. But I do wonder if maybe I won't get the double food if I attack and what is this called? Spur. If Spur would get the kill, because I mean that's technically not Jaws getting the kill, but I don't know how that works. Hallucinogenic mushroom. Very not ideal. I know we got Hump, so it's honestly probably not worth it to take the max HP there, but it's probably fine. Yeah, I need to get some more damage, because I am definitely struggling. I'm also struggling to level up now because I haven't hit basically anything that gives the crab points. So all my food that is dropping is low quality food, which is very tough. Like, really needs some higher quality food. Yeah, it's not very ideal. I think I would rather take the regeneration over the plating at Epic. Yeah, because I mean, we just ate literally a pile of food and we got barely anything. Thankfully, we have Ruminant carrying us right now. Like, that's honestly kind of the only reason we're still leveling, which is not ideal. Okay, and we can get plating at Epic as well still. Okay. So now we're getting some good defensive stats. Okay. These guys, so if you didn't know, these cuttlefish, these weird abomination-looking cuttlefish, they actually deal poison damage to you when you hit them, but I have actually managed to get 100% poison resist this run, which is very useful. Probably should have grabbed a nomadic there. This is, oh man, my food tier being so low is so brutal. Because you really don't think that, like, because what it is it's like, oh, 40, it increases it by 8% each time. Like, you go, oh, I mean, 8% increased food rarity, that doesn't seem that good, but it's one of those, because we don't know the numbers, we don't directly know how good it is, like, just from that. But man, you can really feel it when you don't get a bunch of crab points. Like, you can really feel that you are not leveling up nearly as fast as you should be, and it is tough. It is nice that these mushrooms are free. I guess I will increase the daytime. There's no real reason one way or another to really care. Oh, I got stunned there, I think, or something. Oh, yeah, I got stunned because there's a spider frog right there. Jeez. Okay. Man, I would really, really love to see... oh, this is unfortunate. Ouch. Oh, you know what, actually, funnily enough, in the poison build, And then there's slow metabolism here. Well, I can't take cheek pouch here either because legendary slow metabolism, like, it's like actively trolling if I didn't take it, like. I'm actually not doing as much poison damage as I should be because I have poisonous spores on damage apply poison. However, I have 100% poison resist, so I am not actually, because, you know, I'm scarfing down these poisonous mushrooms because of fungoid, and every tick that those that I would take from those poisonous mushrooms, I would then be pulsing poison. So it would actually be better if, I guess technically, I had 99% poison resist. You know, like you don't actually want 100. That's interesting. I think that is very funny. I mean, I'm gonna take legendary carnivore here. Like, it's just too good. If only I had any feeding distance to be eating all this food, no problem. Okay, there's Scuttle. I don't want to use Scuttle. I don't really like it. I mean, it's fine, but like, I don't know. There's some really good movement abilities, like. Okay, another level of Snout. Okay, yes, and I have no... Ooh, arms. So, okay, I have some feeding distance. Yes. Let's max out Fungoid. Oh! Okay, that's so interesting. Yeah. That's a whole build theory craft that I didn't even think of. Because Fungoid's evolution that we took is on damage, reduce the cooldown of Fungoid. So if you are just perpetually eating poison mushrooms, you're perpetually getting... Oh, I should have taken Pincer there. You are perpetually taking damage, which means you are perpetually reducing the cooldown of Fungoid. That is very, very interesting. A lot of very strange synergy in this game. Oh, hallucinogenic. Oh boy. Okay. And we have 23 regen. I think other than the fact that our damage is literally reduced by 50%, I actually think we're doing pretty good on the damage front. Oh, yes. Could have taken whining there, but that's another thing too. With whining, it says on damage, have a chance to charm. So if you were going around just eating poisonous mushrooms, Yeah, this is interesting. There's a lot of extra layers to the synergy in the full release. Let's max out Jaws. Okay. Yeah, I really want to be hitting up more of these points of interest. It is also unfortunate. I've seen Nomad like 3 times, but it's been rare each time, which is like whatever. But it's also, there have been other really good things that I like actually needed when it showed up. So I would definitely be having a lot more levels if I had taken that, obviously. Whatever. Okay. Ooh, 0.2 speed there, that's nice. Full level up. I mean, I probably should take Scavenger, but last Carnivore is pretty dang strong. Level up Spurs. Okay. I'm also interested into what specifically... I mean, I guess I'll take Robust. It's not... I've kind of taken a mix of both... Wow, that hurt. I've taken a mix of both size increases and size decreases. Also, I have eaten a bunch of these. I've eaten a bunch of these hallucinogenic mushrooms, so this is basically just what this has been for the last like 5 minutes. It's a little disorienting. Okay, that guy's charmed, but obviously not by me. Last upgrade of arms. Okay. Okay. Well, good thing I have good dodge. Take the last level of saliva just to get it out of here. I guess technically I've also been slightly anti-synergizing myself because I have ruminant, but I've taken 5 levels of carnivore, which means that's 5 prey that got reduced. So I guess I'm taking slightly less, or I'm getting slightly less XP from it from that. Spur. Level up fungoid. Level up poisonous spurs. Okay. Hump. I mean, now we're just... ooh, yeah, more feeding distance. Absolutely, feeding distance is great. Sure, tail. So the boss will be arriving here soon. I should and will head south because south is a grasslands. And I do not wish to be fighting this boss with possible weather effects. Legendary damage resistance on the shell. Now I get cheek pouch. I mean, it's something, but it's not great. Okay, well, we didn't really hit the full insane build that I was hoping for. We just got too many of our crab points just too late, and we just didn't level up nearly as fast enough as we needed to. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, 197 is an absolutely fantastic level, but we got a lot of those like right at the end. So it's a little tough. I think I can just unfortunately stand here and just fight the boss, even with my... I guess I'll take Legendary Pack. Maybe I'd pick up something that charms here. But we are good to just sit here and I think beat this guy up. Nothing he can really do about it. Yeah. Okay, we got Poisonous Jaw, finally. I've been looking for that like the whole time. But, I think I charmed someone there? I honestly don't know, but I'm basically just standing here smacking him. I don't know... I don't know what they plan on doing with this game, balance-wise. So, like, for instance... It is technically a single-player game that, you know, is just a roguelike or whatever. So, buffing and nerfing a lot of stuff is a little weird. But I do think HP stacking is crazy broken. I mean, not dying is great. But, yeah, I don't know. This run was kind of whatever. We didn't hit the Super Omega that I was hoping for, but it's still pretty good. I hope you liked it. I hope to see you next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and see ya.